So, hello students. So, in the last class, we have studied about various representation of discrete time signal, and we have extensively discussed about the functional representation, graphical, how you will represent a digital discrete time signal by mathematically, by using graphical method, by using sequence method. So, where I have already told you that the graphical method and sequence method is very important. So now we will study about some elementary or basic digital discrete time signal. Basic discrete time signal. The first signal we will study about, which is step sequence. Step sequence. So first of all, how we will denote this step signal? This step signal is denoted as U of n. So this step sequence is denoted as U of n. Then how we will draw this? I am going to explain this signal mathematically as well as how to represent this graphically. So actually, if you draw the graph for this, so obviously in digital discrete time signal we have the time is small n. The time is denoted as small n, and that small n only takes integer value. That is from minus infinity to plus infinity. No fractional value this small n will take. So integer means we have obviously origin is 0, then we have 1, then we have 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Similarly here we have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 like that. So this is the representation of time. So now how to represent your amplitude? What this step signal signifies? This step signal, suppose it is denoted as U of n, and suppose I define A of un. I define a signal like this, A of un. So this step means it denotes the height or amplitude. Here the step denotes the height or amplitude. Since the coefficient is A, this will be drawn as, so we'll draw like this. We'll draw like this, and then because this is an infinite signal. In the last class, whatever we have studied, that is a finite sequence. That is n is varying from, suppose for example, minus 3 to plus 3. We have finite number of samples, but this here the unit step signal is an infinite sample, and here what is the height of this signal? Height is the coefficient. So here the coefficient is A, so this is A. So every height is here A. So all the heights are here equal A. So this is the graphical representation of your unit step signal. Your step sequence. Step signal we are graphically represent like this. So how to define? Next question is how to define this signal mathematically. How to write this signal mathematically? So how to write this? Here I will define this mathematically. How to define this? We will just write A of un, which is equal to what we see here. Here this value for all the negative time, the value is 0. But for all the positive time, when n is greater than equal to 0, mark my word, n is when the time is greater than equal to 0, this unit step signal is defined. This step sequence is defined. And what is the height? Here the height is A. So I will write here, this is equal to A only when this is equal to A only when the time is greater than equal to 0. Otherwise, what will be the height? Otherwise, the height is 0. 0 otherwise. That means what it indicates? See. So, what it indicates? Here this indicates this step signal equal to A when n greater than equal to 0. Once again I am writing this here. A U N. How we will define this mathematically? Height is A only when n is greater than equal to 0. Height is A only when n is greater than equal to 0. Else the height is 0. Else the height is 0. For example, for here n, you can write here n less than 0. N greater than equal to 0 means including 0. N greater than equal to 0 means n is equal to 0, n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2. And the second case is the height is 0 when this time is negative. This time is negative. So this is the step sequence. Then we will study about the special case of this. That is, under this the special case is here, that is known as your unit step sequence. The moment I say here unit means 1. That means instead of writing A, the amplitude is here A equal to 1. When the A value equal to, when the amplitude value is equal to 1, then this sequence is known as unit step sequence. So how we will denote this? This unit step sequence is denoted as only U of n. Only U of n. And how we will draw it graphically? So we'll draw like this. Up to infinity. When n is 0, n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, the height is only 1. The moment the height is 1, we set this signal is unit step sequence. जब आपका a का value 1 हो जाएगा, तो this is unit step sequence. For example, if a is equal to 2, then that is not a unit step sequence. That is a generalized step sequence or step signal, and for that the height will be 2. And if a is equal to 3, the height will be 3, like that. And how to define this mathematically? Mathematically, this is, always remember this, un is equal to 1 only when n greater than equal to 0, else this is 0. That means when n less than 0. For any value of beyond this axis, we have suppose -1, -2, -3, the amplitude is 0. So this is how define a signal. Actually, in continuous time signal, this is a DC signal. This is a DC signal. For example, if I join this envelope, what it will represent? It will represent like a DC signal. So when this DC signal got discretized, it becomes a unit step sequence. This becomes a step sequence. So when you connect all the points, all the height of the amplitude, or all the when you form an envelope, it will represent a DC signal. So next, which is very, very important, second one is, you have to remember, and both graphically as well as mathematically. So these are all infinite sequence signal. Then we have impulse. Second is your impulse signal. Second is your impulse signal or impulse sequence. This is denoted as del of n. For example, this is denoted like this, a del of n. So impulse means sudden change. What is the meaning of impulse? Impulse means sudden change. For example, the natural example of this is lightning. Lightning is a very good example of impulse signal, that is sudden change. So all of a sudden, for example, the time, when the time is varying from a point to another point, for example, I consider from -2 to 2, then obviously, for example, at time 0 there is a sudden spike, will appear, and that spike we represent as a impulse signal. So how to represent this impulse in graphically? So I am drawing like this. Here the in case of step signal, remember, in case of step signal, this A represent height, here the A represents area, So this is also represent like this. So what is the height here? When this is your n axis and this is your origin, n is equal to 0, n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, like that, and here n is equal to -1, -2, -3, like that. So this is your graph for A of del n. Here this impulse height is A, and where we define this impulse? This impulse is defined only at origin. Then how to define this mathematically? That is A del of n, is equal to A when n is equal to 0. That means inside this bracket, you have to see this bracket. That means here n you can equate to this equal to 0. Always you have to equate whatever present inside the bracket to 0, and that will give you the impulse at that point only. So here n is equal to 0, we will have the area is A, here the height will be A only at origin, n is equal to 0. Otherwise, what will happen? You can see here all other samples are 0. That means we can write like this, n not equal to 0. That means when n equal to 0, the value is A. When n not equal to 0, that means other than 0, time other than 0, that means that can be 1, 2, 3, 4, or -1, -2, -3, -4, the value is 0. Only at origin it will give you the, you have to see this coefficient. This coefficient denotes the amplitude, or here in this case area. So second thing is, you will study the special case of this unit impulse signal. The moment I say unit impulse, that means area is 1, that is A value is 1. So you have to draw this like this, unit. Next is special case, that is your unit impulse signal. The moment I said unit impulse signal, here the area is 1, nothing is present, you have to assume the coefficient is 1. Nothing is present, you have to assume the coefficient is 1. So you have to represent like this. This is your delta n, and this is your graph between n, and here you have at n is equal to 0. For remaining value, this is 0, and for only at n is equal to 0, we have area is 1. So how to denote this mathematically? So mathematically, del of n is equal to 1 when n is equal to 0, and 0 when n not equal to 0. So this is the representation of unit impulse signal. So next we will study about, then another case I will explain one more example. For example, now the question is, draw the graph for del of n minus 2. So you have to draw the graph for del of n minus 2. So we have to apply like this. We have to apply in mathematics whatever we have understood till now, we have to apply now. So draw the graph for del of n minus 2. This is also obviously here nothing is present means we have assumed here the area is 1. Here the area is 1, and when this area is 1, only when we have to see this bracket at n minus 2. So I have already told you mathematically when you want to define, first you need to see here. So given question is like this, 1 into del of n minus 2. So this equal to, first you have to define this mathematically. So this equal to 1 only when this bracket, first inside the bracket whatever is present we have to equate it to 0. So when, because in unit impulse signal we have to equate that to n equal to 0. So you have to see this bracket, whatever may be present inside the bracket we have to equate it to 0. आपको उसको इक्वल करना है 0 के साथ. That means n minus 2 equal to 0. So this is 1 when n minus 2 equal to 0. That means when it will be 1. So that implies this will be 1 only when n equal to 2. So this will n minus 2 equal to 0. That means n is equal to 2. That means only the impulse will arise only at time 2. The time when the time value is equal to 2, this impulse will arise. Otherwise, what will when n not equal to 2, the value will be 0. So how to represent this graphically? So now we have to represent this graphically. So this is your 0. This is, I am plotting this del of n minus 2 with respect to your n. So this is suppose 1, this is suppose 2. So when the amplitude is 1, when n is equal to 2. And for remaining value, the sample will be 0. So that's why I have written here when n equal to 2, the area is 1. Here we said this coefficient as area. Here the area is 1. Otherwise 0. For example, if this is written as 2, then obviously this height will be 2. Since here this is given 1, nothing is given, we have to assume the coefficient is 1. So here we have this height will be 1. So like that. So you have to see this bracket, and here we have to see the coefficient. The coefficient represent the height, and the bracket value you have to equate it to 0, equate to 0. And that is the example for your unit impulse signal. Unit impulse, and we will study about this. This is known as your shifting. Here the impulse is shifted to right. Here the impulse is shifted to right. We will see that what is when we will study about some basic operation on signal. Next is, these three is very important, so you have to remember like this. Suppose I want to draw the question is represent mathematically as well as draw the graph for twice of u of n minus 3. Twice of u of n minus 3. Then I have to draw this. So I have said in step sequence this represent the height. This represent the height. So first of all I have to define this. So you have to see how I have defined u of n. So u of n, for example, u of n, how you define? That is 1 only when n greater than or equal to 0. Or for all positive value, the sequence is 1. The sequence is 1, and we have seen that graphically also, this like this signal. So for all the positive value of n, the unit step sequence is 1, and for n less than 0, this sequence is 0. So here then how to write? Here we have to see the given signal is twice of u of n minus 3. So from this we can understand this represent the height. This coefficient represent the height or amplitude in y-axis, and we have to see here this un, when this un equal value is 2, this u of n minus 3 value equal to 2 only when this is 2, only when n minus 3 is greater than 0. I have already told you whatever may be the bracket, you have to remember from the basic elementary signal. Basic elementary signal means you have un is equal to 1 only when inside the bracket, that is n is present, n greater than or equal to 0. In this case in this case, this value, because the height is 2, so this value, this equal to 2 only when n minus 3 greater than equal to 0, which implies n greater than equal to 3. So just take the 3 to right side. So obviously the sign will be changed. Then that will be n greater than equal to 3, and then this value equal to 0 when obviously n less than 3. N less than 3 means 2, 1, minus 0, minus 1, anything that is less than 3. So how to plot this graph? So twice of u of n minus 3. So suppose this height is 2, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, and I have to draw when this height is 2 only when n greater than equal to 3. So n greater than equal to 3, the remaining will be 2 only, and from when n less than equal to 3, the value will be this indicates the sample value is 0, and this indicates the sample value will be 2 up to infinity, n greater than equal to 3. That means 4, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to infinity, the value will be 2. When n less than 3, that is 2, 1, 0, minus 1, the value will be 0. So this is the representation of twice of u of n minus 3. So now we will study another basic signal. So kindly note it down. Now a question for you. Draw the graph for, this is a homework question for you. Draw the graph of the signal minus 2 u of n minus 2, u of n plus 2. So this is a homework question for you, minus 2 u of n plus 2. So obviously minus 2 means you have to see the amplitude axis, means you have here, I am just giving you the hints, this is 2, so this is minus 2. So this height will be minus 2. So obviously you have to show the sequence in downward direction. You have to show the sequence in downward direction. That will be minus 2. And when this is minus 2, when you have to define this, when n plus 2 greater than equal to 0, that means n is greater than minus 2. N is greater than minus 2, the height will be minus 2. So we have to draw the graph for minus 2 u of n plus 2. So next signal we will study about the third signal we will study about, that is your ramp signal. Ramp signal. Just you have to represent, step represent as u of n, then your impulse represented as del of n, your ramp represented as small r of n. This is represented as small r of n. Then how to draw this? So this, first of all I have to define this r of n. So this r of n is equal to n, this r of n is equal to n when n greater than equal to 0. What does it mean? R of n is equal to n when n greater than equal to 0. That means when n greater than equal to 0 means we have to assume, we have to take all the positive integer, That means when n is equal to 0, this Rn is equal to 0. When n is equal to 1, this Rn is equal to 1. When n is equal to 2, this Rn is equal to 2. That means this is like n greater than equal to 0, this value will be n. This value will be n. So, and this will be equal to 0 otherwise, that is n less than 0. So for n less than 0, this value will be 0. So how it will be looking like if I plot this graphically? So if I plot this graphically, how it will look? This is r of n, this is r of n, and now plotting this r of n with respect to time n. So for all the negative value, that is -1, -2, again -3, this value equal to 0. For all the negative time, this value equal to 0, and I have to consider from 0 onwards, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that up to infinity. So what will be the height? So at n equal to 0, this sample will equal to 0. Suppose this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So for n equal to 1, this value equal to 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So when n equal to 1, we have to represent like this. When n equal to 2, this height will be 2. When n equal to 3, this height will be 3. When n equal to 4, this height will be 4. So like that. So this is obviously a representation of like this. You have to draw. So this is a straight line, y is equal to mx, y is equal to mx. When that straight line converted in discrete time signal, it will look like this. Here instead of y is equal to mx, we have to write like Rn is equal to n, Rn is equal to n, and that is represent your here ramp signal, and which is denoted as small rn, where n equal to Rn equal to n only when n greater than equal to 0, only when n greater than equal to 0. So now the question is how to draw r of n minus 2. That means draw the graph for r of n minus 2. So the moment you see r of n minus 2, first of all you have to write like this, r of n minus 2, this equal to, always you have to write like this, r of n minus 2 equal to n only when this bracket, where we have in basic signal we have studied n greater than equal to 0. So this bracket, what is present inside of the bracket, that is n minus 2. So you have to write like this, n minus 2 must be greater than equal to 0. That means which is equal to n greater than equal to 2. That means this sequence will start when n greater than equal to 2, then only we have value will be n. That means how to draw like this, r of n minus 2, we have n here, r of n minus 2 we have n here, we have this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So obviously we will get the value only when n greater than equal to 2, greater than equal to 2, that means including 2. So this side is 2, this side is suppose 3, this side is 4. So obviously we will find the samples height, all remaining, this is 0, this is 0, so this is 0, this is 0 only when we find the amplitude at r n equal to 2, n greater than equal to 2, that means when for 3 we will find the height will be 3, for 4 we will find the height will be 4. So like that. For 5 we will find the 5. That means instead of starting at 0, it will start directly from 2. We are shifting the signal, we are shifting the signal towards the right. So we have to denote here this like this, we are shifting the signal towards right only when this bracket we have to write like this, n minus 2. If I write n plus 2, we are shifting the signal towards left. So you have to mark my word, inside the bracket when you see negative, that means the elementary signal is shifted towards right. Inside the bracket we will see n plus 2, n plus 3, n plus 4, like that. We have to assume that we are shifting the signal towards the left. So left from origin, right to origin. ठीक है। तो नेक्स्ट बहुत सारा प्रॉब्लम जब सॉल्व करेंगे तो और भी क्लैरिटी आएगा। सो प्लीज नोट इट डाउन, प्लीज पे अटेंशन and understand each and every concept, because from now onwards we will dealing with discrete time signals and we have to both analyze mathematically and graphically. So thank you.